Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to another episode of ML for Noobs. So, I'm going to dive right into this. This is going to be our first, my actual video where we do something. And to get started, just a recap for everybody here. We're going to be going through the Fast AI course. Now, the specific course we're going to be using is Practical Deep Learning for Coders, V3. Now, this is a new version. This is the 2019 version of the deep learning course. Awesome. So let's get started. Today's video is just really going to be about setting things up so we can start running all of the stuff that they've got, for us. So, excuse me. All right, so we're going to jump into course. So course.fast.ai, that's the URL you're looking for if you're following along. And so let's get started. All right, I'm looking at this page for the very first time. It says, welcome. All right, if you're new to all this deep learning stuff, don't worry. We'll take you through it step by step. Sounds good to me. For learning Python, if you haven't used Python before, you'll be putting in the extra time to learn whatever Python you need as you go. All right, I mean, I've seen Python code before. I've also run like some basic scripts, but I wouldn't call myself a pro by any stretch. Anyway, so you also need a GPU, which I don't have. So to do nearly everything in this course, you'll need access to a computer with an NVIDIA GPU. Other brands don't work. Okay, that's weird. We don't recommend you buy one. In fact, even if you already have one, we don't suggest you use it. And setting up a computer takes time and energy. All right, then. So instead, when you're done, shut down your server. If you keep it running, you're going to run out of money. All right. Okay. Here's some great choices of platforms. Click the link for more info. Our recommendations are, if you've used a command line before, Google Compute Platform. They provide $300 free credit and have everything pre-installed for you. If you want to avoid the command line, Salamander or Crestle is where you need to go. If you don't have a credit card, use Colab, which is free but has a few minor rough edges and incompatibilities. Alright, so I've actually used a command prompt before, and as I imagine most of you have. How can you call yourself a developer if you haven't used the command line? I mean, seriously, guys. Alright, well, anyway, so Google Compute Platform, I can do that. You know what? I just want to get up and running really quickly. So instead of doing, all right, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do Google Compute Platform. Let's just go through this whole process together. I was thinking we could use one of the quicker ones, Crestle or whatever. It's just $0.3 an hour. It's not that expensive. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this. So welcome to GCP. All right. Platform is called High Mem, costs 0.12 per hour. Blah, blah. So you're looking at 0.38 per hour. How much will you need? Blah, blah. All right, let's go ahead and create our account, Brian. In case you don't have a GCP account yet, you can create one here. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, cloud.google. Let's get started. Free trial. Take your time. If I need to create another Google account, if I can use my existing Google account. Oh, it's in Arabic. Let's go ahead and switch that to English. Alright, so I'm going to skip over this stuff anyway. You don't have to see any of this stuff. You know how to create. This isn't a video about creating your own Google account. All right, so at this point, I've got this thing set up, Google Cloud Platform. So let's head back here and take a look. So cloud computing allows users access to virtual CPU or GPU resources and hourly rate. It's great. All right. Must enable billing to use it. You can put a credit card, but the latter will take several days for the activation. All right, cool, whatever. And so at this point, we want to go ahead and install Google CLI. Let's go ahead and run this up. We've got our terminal right here. Copy paste. All right, that's done. Add this jazz. Same thing. Copy. See, I'm a pro at this copy paste thing. This just comes naturally to me. All right, and then you got to do this part here. Let's go ahead and do that too. Done. And finally, we're gonna go ahead and do that last one. Copy paste, baby. Very nice. All right, so while that's going, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of these. You can find more details on the installation process here. Really? Do you need more details than that? To install Google CLI on Mac OS and terminal, run blah blah, and once the installation is done, you want to run that line gcloud init. So, all right, let's see if this is done. Not yet. So let's wait for that to happen. Now, let's go ahead and do that. So gcloud init. Okay, that didn't work. So what is all that stuff I was copy pasting? Sudo apt-get install Google Cloud SDK. You're saying after all that, nothing? Oh, it just ignored that? Is that what happened? Oh, I had to press yes, I guess. I missed that. Alright, well anyway, so that's downloading. It's probably going to take a bit of time. Alright, so let's see what happens. So once that's done, I go ahead and gcloud init. Let me just go ahead and pause, and once it's done, I'll continue. Alright, so at this point we got this guy set up. So let's go ahead and do gcloud init. And it looks like we're alright. It's working now, and then it says, would you like to log in? Yeah, let's go ahead and log in. Great, I'm now authenticated. That's nice. Pick a Google Cloud project to use. Alright, that works. That works. So let's keep on going. Let's see what else we got. So it says to continue, you must log in. And would you like to log in? Yes or no? Go ahead and enter the number next to the project. And at this point, you're all set. Okay. So to create the instance we recommend, just copy and paste the following command into your terminal. You can change instance name to any name you want for your instance. Choose the budget. Please replace the values with a budget comment. Hey, go big, man. Why would you want to pick the budget? It makes no sense. Well, anyway, copy paste. It's my jazz, man. Let's do this. Alright, API, would you like to enable and retry? Let's go ahead and do that. This will take a few minutes. Sure. We're not in a rush. Yeah, take as long as you want. Alright, so it's doing some stuff. If you get an error saying blah blah could not fetch resource quota exceeded, you need to adjust your GPU quotas. So you go to Google Cloud Quotas page, blah blah. Alright, if you signed up with a free tier account, that's me, you first need to upgrade to a paid account. So you click upgrade account. No, actually I already added my card details, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Let's wait and see. Alright, so at this point, it says the operation finished successfully. The following command can describe the operation details. Alright, looks good to me. So this worked as expected, and at this point we have an instance that was created. Okay, so you'll have to wait a bit, and then you see text informing you the instance was created. You can see the instance online here. Let's go ahead and see that. Can we see our instance or not? Loading, and alright, you can't. My first project, is that it? Yeah, Glass Flux, that was the one. Ouch. Okay, so free trial status, 300 credit, 365 days remaining. With full account, you'll get unlimited access. Blah, blah. Alright, what's that mean? You only pay for what you use. Alright, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Not fetch. Limit 00 globally. Alright, that's what they actually said out here. If you get an error saying blah blah, just go to Google Cloud Quotas page. First need to upgrade to a paid account. Do so by clicking upgrade button at the top right of the page. Oh, okay, so that's what I did. I hadn't upgraded. And so I just dismissed that. Let's see if it shows it up again. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade my account. I'm not even sure what they need. Alright, upgrade account. Just hit upgrade. If you're just consenting, they'll charge you. Yippee. Alright, and filter type, select metric to be GPUs all regions. So filter by GPUs all regions. So let's just select that. And then what else? Click edit quotas and select the quota to edit GPUs all regions. What am I doing? Edit quotas. None. And then just select GPUs, all regions. Alright, so we edit this guy. This guy right here. What is this? What on earth just happened? I guess I needed to refresh. Just so that it realizes that I upgrade my account. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. You can't request an increase until you upgrade your account. You know what? Just go refresh this page again. And let's see what it says. Alright, come on, let's go. Everything is just so slow. Alright, doesn't matter. Here we go. Compute Engine API. So let's go ahead and check that. Alright. And what do? You hit edit quotas. New quota limit. And at this point, set the new quota limit to 1 or more for fast AI course. Done. Submit diary. Don't tell me it's gonna take forever to do this. I need to be able to do this right now. What's it say? You'll have to wait a little bit until you see the text informing you the instance has been created. Wait, what? Your request may require confirmation, which Google typically... Ah, crap. Are you serious? I don't wait. No. It's horrible, man. I don't have to wait. What is this crap? Yeah, it's nuts. Alright, so in the interest of actually getting something done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through one of the one-click approaches. So, I'm just trying to get too smart with everything else, and honestly, I don't want to wait until Google approves my account. So, we'll go ahead and set up Crestle. Let's see what that looks like. No more GCP. Alright, using Crestle for the fast.ai v3 course. Crestle uses AWS, blah blah. Our goal is to keep low. At the time of this writing, we're charging 0.8 per hour. Alright, great. Let's go ahead and sign up for an account. And I'll do this. Okay, so it looks like it should be fast AI. Let's get started. enable GPU, start the course, email validation required. And so at this point, I got my email verified. Go ahead and get started, the Fast AI course. And pick a location. Valid payment information is required. All right, well, great. At this point, I have my card finally verified. Can I finally open up a session? All right, looks like it's actually working. Great, so what do we do next? Courses, Fast AI, course V3, and should be able to just hit Start Jupyter at this point. Open the course session, is that it? Yeah, looks like this is it. Fast AI, course V3, that's where I'm at. And then update the Fast AI library. Before you start working, you'll need to update the Fast AI library. To do this, you'll need to have access to Terminal. You can do this by going to New and then Terminal. All right, so New Terminal. And once you click on Terminal, a new window opens up. Conda, update Conda. All right, Conda, update Conda. Let's do that. And then Conda install -c Fast AI, Fast AI. Let's do that. Conda. Anaconda? Huh. Anaconda. They have some really exotic names for a lot of these libraries. Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose it could be boring just setting up math libraries and machine learning stuff. Gotta take out your creativity somewhere. Anyway, so while that does its thing, let's see what else we need to do. So once you do that, now you should close the terminal window. Datasets are all there. Start coding. Nice. You can navigate into the relevant notebook and start building. Stop the instance when you're done. Yeah. Don't forget to hit stop the instance or you go bankrupt. Background. All right, so that's done. And then the other one, conda install -c Fast AI, Fast AI. Let's do that. Stop the instance when you're done, and then provision to full Anaconda Python environment, which bundles many popular scientific packages. Looks good. Nice. All right, so once this is done, we should be all set. Okay, our forums. All right, all this is great. And so we've covered the overview. And then there's a terminal tutorial. What is a terminal? All right, all this stuff is pretty familiar. Intro to GPUs. Is this done? Yeah, let's hit proceed. And we're done. So we can close this terminal. And I'll keep that window open so we can shut it off later. And Crestle is done. What is a GPU? Graphics processing unit. Deep learning also requires super fast matrix computations. Okay. GPUs can theoretically do 10 to 15x the operations of CPUs. blue. Try running this inside a Jupyter Notebook. Sure, why not? How do we set up a notebook? So yeah, new notebook. Test this out. Okay, so in that first cell, we're going to put import torch. Right, and we need another cell. And for cell number 2, we're going to be putting this stuff here. Alright, so it looks like you're generating random numbers and then calling Qt on it. So we're going to compare CPU to GPU. Like train anything. Alright, so what do we do now? How do you run this stuff? You hit run, and you hit run. Let's see which one finishes quicker. It actually looks like the slowest run took 4.55 times longer than the fastest. That's so. Whoa, okay. 32 microseconds. Wow. Versus 355 milliseconds. So milli is 1,000 times slower than microseconds. So this is 355,000 versus 32. So it's approximately, what, 10,000 times slower? Wow. That's insane. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and stop this guy. Stop. Yeah, leave page. And suppose I could delete, so shut down, delete. I'm not very familiar with this whole notebook thing. Anyway, alright, why NVIDIA? Alright, blah blah. So at this point, we're ready to jump into the lesson. And the whole idea behind this first video was to do the setup and managed to get that done. Although we wanted to do this using Google Cloud, didn't work out. And so went ahead and got this done with Crestle AI. We have a working environment. We're ready to get started. And so let's jump into the next video to see what lesson 1 looks like. See you guys later. Bye-bye.